No.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We are now Vegas, and we are going to watch episode 1, season 1 of the classic television show Vegas, starring Robert Urich. This show is just terrific because it is filmed here in Las Vegas. So, without any further ado, let's get started with this banging theme song.
And back in the day, like 78, right? 78,
this is from 1978. I believe it is September 1978. Yankees in the World Series,
it was
Bucky,
a good year.
Deep and Dent.
Yeah, good year. Good year.
Well, while you were crying, upset because of Bucky, Bleep, and Dent,
That was the year Bill Lee hurt himself.
This might have been the same day. Who knows?
Possibly.
I mean, it's fall of 78.
Right.
Late September. And
yeah,
I believe
could have
this
been.
was a weekend show, and I believe that game happened, well, I don't know what day. But whatever. So let's get started.
Let's go. Let's see it. Vegas. Here we go. Flamingo. Frontier.
Wayne Newton.
The old DI.
And Dave Barry. And it is not the Dave Barry who is the writer. It's a different Dave Barry. I looked at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lido. Every year they would do like Lido 76, Lido 77, Lido 78, and then they just...
The Gold Diggers. Yeah. Yeah.
So he was from European... His family immigrated from Eastern Europe?
No, Dan Tanna, but that's the name of Dan. No, there's nothing.
Oh, gotcha. Robert Urich is his own entity.
Yeah. Robert Urich was Canadian.
Was he?
Yes, but he played football at Florida State.
Oh, wasn't a teammate of Burt Reynolds, was he?
He might have been, but he was a backup offensive lineman who didn't play much and ended up in the
Really?
I think at University of Ohio, maybe, or something like that. Football wasn't really his thing, being handsome.
Yeah, and he doesn't look like a lineman. He looks more like a quarterback or a wide receiver. Or,
he's probably like 6'2", 240. I mean, I think that's probably what like Mike Webster's was listed at back then. Mike Webster, one of the all-time greats.
Right.
All right, so here we go. Let's get started.
Love that intro.
The intro is awesome. Christina Ferrer, Mrs. John DeLorean. At the time, John Erickson, Richard Rote. Will Sampson, Harlan Two-Leaf, one of the,
Abe Vigoda.
Abe Vigoda.
Fish.
There's a lot going on here. Hello.
Oh.
What's up? She's pretty.
What's up? John DeLorean, huh?
Maury Amsterdam.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, John DeLorean was tall and rich. Vic Tayback.
Mel from Mel's Diner.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Load.
Alan Godfrey.
Yeah, 85.
Arthur Godfrey. Hello.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
It's a chilly day in Vegas.
Okay.
She's
No
shooting with the
cheeks.
nipple
I want
guns.
legs, hips, chiffon, seduction. I'll tell you when to be done.
Seduction. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
Beautiful. Let me see the eyes.
Love that shirt. Look at that.
Arms.
Cover girl.
Harry Fall.
That's it. Thank you, Sean.
All right.
I mean,
Great dress.
yes, that is a fantastic.
Really accentuates her.
That's
That's not Aaron Spelling.
Would you
right there, is it?
relax? They
That
don't want
is
to damage her.
not.
They just
Looks
want
like
to
it.
get her
Looks
pretty
like
girl.
Looks like his
Come on, Tanner. She could get hurt. She could even get scratched. You know what a scratch
Metro.
is? A beautiful piece of sculpture like
Metro
that.
Popo.
She's worth $1 million on a hook.
They
She's
didn't
worth
love her. You
$1
don't
million
have
on
a percentage of
hook,
nothing,
just
right?
said.
You were
She's not a
hired to
piece
keep
of
her
either,
safe, not to
anything.
count my income.
That's right, but Sean hired me, not you. Look, if I promise to take care of your percentage of that body, could I please admire the rest of it in peace?
Wow. Hashtag me too. I want to admire that like John DeLorean.
So, we already see that Dan Tanna's a man, but he's not gross like this guy is. Although, at this point, what's the line, right?
I mean,
because he's still like,
look, I want my piece. I want to see the piece. I got a piece. And this guy's like, protect my piece. I don't want to give you a piece of anything.
She is nothing but a piece.
So there's a little conflict. Yes, total objectification of women, which we do not condone as two members of the patriarchal power structure that runs this country.
I run nothing, but yes, I don't condone that either, which is one of the reasons we're watching this show. This show is so shockingly sexist all the time.
And privileged. I mean, are there any people of color in this scene? No.
Now, they do remedy that in the show later with Lieutenant Nelson.
Okay. The great... from Mission Impossible, dude.
Yes, dude from Mission Impossible. Right. And I'm sure at some point we'll watch some episodes with Sergeant Nelson, too.
Let's see the whitewashed version of this.
But Sergeant Nelson is nowhere to be seen yet.
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious about the whole setup here, but let's continue.
This one's pretty simple.
This is simple.
This guy is not a nice guy.
Okay.
He considers this beautiful woman, who is named Sean, by the way. Let's get that out of the way, because that's a little confusing.
Okay.
First episode, they couldn't name her a less androgynous name, so we knew when he said...
Well, are we sure that she's a woman?
Yes.
She is.
You saw... Yes.
Oh, well,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm asking dumb questions.
She is... Well, you watch a dumb show, you ask dumb questions. But yeah, she is a woman.
Okay.
But she is a woman named Sean, which is kind of confusing. They couldn't name her...
Yeah.
A less androgynous name. Not that there's anything wrong with Sean, but it gives you some pause. Who is Sean? Why did Sean hire him? Is Sean another man? Because this whole series is such a man-centered fever dream. The whole thing.
They even gave her a man's name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But okay. So he's not a nice guy.
Okay.
Dan Tanna, on the other hand.
He's a bit of a rogue.
He's a bit of a rogue.
A little rakish.
But his heart is always in the right place.
His heart is in, he's got a heart of gold.
He does.
The hooker with a heart of gold.
Yeah, that's it, everyone. Thank you very much.
Notice all the other women in bikinis and men in swimsuits.
Yeah.
They're not even worth looking at. Get them out of here. Get them out of their way. Who are these two guys? They're sweating because it's hot AF when they're filming this.
Beautiful.
He's got a nice little three-piece suit, those 70s vests.
She's beautiful.
As representatives of the #1 cosmetics company in the world, More Cosmetics. Now, you remember that? I'll write that on my cup. When are we going to meet her? Tonight. I'll let you know what time. Good. I'll memorize my act by then. Besides, she's going to be passed out cold long before she'll detect any flaws in our story.
Wow.
Look, I want you to
They're
be very
plotting.
careful with the drugs. I don't want to hurt. I just want her in my pocket, that's all. You do your part. We'll do ours. One more thing. She insisted on a private investigator to coordinate with security while we're here. Now, his name is Dan Tanna. Relax, Finer. We'll deliver what we're paid for.
They don't look very Italian. Are they mobsters?
They are not. They're just guys
who are bad dudes.
They're just bad dudes in cheap suits.
Okay.
Who are sweating, and they're going to get this woman in his pocket so he controls her, because that's, that's, I guess, what some people did back then, I guess.
Yeah.
So
well, it's trafficking, right? I mean, it's a problem.
Well, he doesn't want to hurt. He just
he just wants to get his piece from the piece.
Yeah, and very intense, very intense. Have you ever had that intense a conversation with somebody?
No, I don't think so. Well, at least not with another man.
The exposition, committee has told us what's going on in the story, so now we have.
So we're ready to spin the plot out.
We're all ready to go. These are the bad guys. Okay. They want to do something bad with that beautiful lady. Dan Tanna's going to save the day.
Meanwhile, Dan's over there chatting her up, I bet. Right?
Well, Dan Tanna don't need to chat her up.
No?
He's Dan Tanna.
Okay.
He's Dan Tanna.
Well, let's see.
He's Dan Tanna. Remember, this is when you were when I was, I don't want to speak for you. When I was a 12-year-old boy, this would have been my fantasy, that there is some gorgeous woman that I am going to save because I am so awesome.
Yeah.
And that awesomeness is named Dan Tanna. That guy don't say much. He's just intimidating.
Love these jackets.
That is an awesome jacket.
It's like almost an army colonel.
Hello.
What's up? There's Dan Tanna.
There's Dan. She's beautiful.
Did she ever testify in that case?
I don't think she did.
Oh.
Are you finished with the examination?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Well, it's just that.
I love the vest and the flared jeans on this guy.
Very beautiful.
Everybody kind of looked like a cowboy in 78,
A little
79.
bit, yeah. They had that thing going on, the country western.
No, it's.
He could have
it's the
rolled out
sun.
of Topanga
I was
Canyon
outside.
and would have been just.
He rolled
Fine.
into Vegas with a guitar on his back.
Yeah, he's part of the 70s sound.
I'm better, and I'm a licensed private detective. I mean, a man with those credentials couldn't possibly blush.
I like her little banana clip or whatever is going on there.
You blushed.
He's so cute and
Just a
innocent.
little,
Look how
which makes it
innocent he
half a
is.
blush and half a lie.
Aw.
Well, I guess I ought to be going now.
Not much for her in the script, right?
Unless
Just
you
be
like, I
beautiful.
can
Just
stick
sit there and
around.
look pretty.
Just look pretty.
I'd love it.
Don't be prettier than
How about a
Dan.
rain check? How about dinner tomorrow
I mean, she's pretty,
Okay.
I'd
but
just like to
come
relax
on.
tonight in this
Is there
luxury,
anybody
one night of
prettier
total
than Dan
privacy.
Tanna?
I never seem to get time to myself anymore.
Is
You
it
got it,
Tanna,
pretty
T-A-N-A,
It's
or T-A-N-N-A?
NNA.
Okay.
And we find that out, maybe not in this episode. Ah, there's his house.
That's his house. That's bizarre.
The car.
Maxim.
Hi.
We find that out later on because he's a private detective whose car has personalized license plates and is a 68 Thunderbird.
Right.
So it couldn't be a more
Not
conspicuous car.
not real incognito.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, who's following me? Well, it's a guy in a
Right.
68 Thunderbird with license plate that says Tanna with 2 N's on it.
So he's hiding in this this shed that belongs to the Maxim Hotel, which was an old hotel, which is now the Westin Hotel. So that's his house.
That's his house. That's
it's
where
in
he
the
lives.
middle of a parking lot.
Yes.
And it's
There's a
that's-
Bank of America right in
Okay.
front of it.
All right.
That you see at other shots. Yeah. But
And-
yes, that's his house and it's his office. So,
Okay.
So
This is his secretary just chilling.
not really his secretary. That's Angie,
Okay.
which
A friend.
which is Judy Flanders.
Angie.
Oh, Landers. Sorry, confusing.
Angie,
But-
not the song that the Stones didn't write the song about. Her.
No. Tom Niedenfuhr's,
Oh, this is Tom
Yeah,
Niedenfuhr's.
yes. But she is not.
Side
What is
piece.
she is a good question, as we will see, because B is actually his secretary.
Okay.
But we don't see B for a while.
All right. Well, she's eye candy.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's see what
there's,
she.
there's nothing but eye candy on here, and we haven't even gotten to Binzer yet.
I love
And
Binzer.
we'll get to Binzer in our next segment.
Bum,